following is not trading advice. Everything I say is my opinion. I am not responsible for any losses you may take, only the profits.
Octo Nation, it's Charlie. I'm your host for this Sunday late afternoon, right after the 4th of July. Hopefully everyone didn't blow your hands up. Still got both mine. I'm good. Still got a little bit of stuff lit on fire, so I had a good time. Hopefully everything went good for y'all. All right, I'm pretty pumped about this one here. When I first saw it, I looked into it, I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something like that. I heard about the fact of the CEO guy, right? Sorry, the head director, okay? This guy is into commercial real estate, all right? Mainly like Molly stuff, like retail, maybe a big chain of places that have little shopping places like TJ Maxx or whatever in there, right? And when I first read that, I was like, this is not gonna be my space right now. I'm out, okay? But I started doing some research on this and now I'm pumped, all right? So this thing has the units available right now, okay? They've been out for 2 months, about 2 months. The warrants and the regular common shares are getting released today, right now. It's today. Sometimes that means you can get it pre-market, sometimes at market. Sometimes they can do it like 1 o'clock. It's weird how they release them. So if you can't find this ticker on your broker site, give them a call. If they don't have a phone number, you should probably switch brokers anyway. Okay. But regardless, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, at least Friday, I'm sure you could buy this thing. But again, this is speculative, not trading advice, but this is something that I think is going to be cool. It's one of these plays that just seems like a dumb buy, a one you can just buy and just sit back, let it ride. It's going to take care of itself. Why? Let me get into that. First of all, the name of the company is JWS Acquisition Corp. I thought JWS was a cool name. Sharks, The guy running this is the chairman, Barry S. Sternlicht. Okay? He is the chief executive officer. He is a commercial real estate billionaire. It's worth about $3 billion on paper. Not too bad. Looking to buy down companies he's looking to buy down companies in the hospitality industry. But that's for his real estate company. That's not for this SPAC, okay? So he's been still just kind of talking about this. He's not really talking about the SPAC too much. I've been listening to interviews for the weekend and I don't know, for a while now. And I've finally been getting some decent little nuggets here and there. And so I kind of compress them all into what we got going on here, okay? Just wait, you're gonna get excited. He's looking to buy down hospitality industries. Good for him. So on his retail real estate side, he's looking to buy stuff that's kind of maybe going out of business. Sally's Beauty Supply, I don't know. TJ Maxx, Tilly's, Zoomies, I don't know. But he's looking for a good deal. This guy's got tons of money. He is well known in the industry. He is well known kind of across the board with celebrities. He hangs out with them. He's buddy with A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, and of course his wife tags along. This is who he hangs out with on his birthday, okay? I mean, this dude he's got connections. You ever heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? This guy, he gets around. He's got friends. The more people that are, well connected, the more connections you're going to have, and access to other CEOs and ideas and businesses, and it's just good to be around people that can make you more successful in life, financially, and morally, family, all that. Anyway, let's get back to this. When they first started this, they started with 400 million. Okay. Then they released, I think it was like a couple weeks ago or something, I don't know, maybe a month ago, that they're actually upping it to 600 million. To me, that kind of showed like how they might have something kind of in line, because 400 million is a lot. Why would they just leave it there until they found something they might be looking at, right? Now, just because something is 400 million, that doesn't mean they can only buy something that's 400 million. With 400 million, you can probably get something, maybe it's about 3x is probably the correct number. Maybe it's more than that. So if you got 400 million, you could probably buy a company that's worth 1.2 billion, okay? 3x or more. But then they upped it to 600 million. Okay. Now, just a week ago, I was listening to an interview and I heard him drop several times with confidence that it's actually 700 million. But on the last PR, it strictly says 600 million. This guy knows numbers. There's no way he accidentally thinks that he has 700, but he actually only has 6. This guy knows he's got 7. He just probably didn't know, or his secretary or whoever just forgot to put the press release out that's actually 700 million. Or it was actually 700 and they accidentally put 6, the secretary to listen or whoever or whatever. There's a flaw somewhere, or there's another press release coming that's going to say 700 million. So another 100 million. Fantastic. Let's take it. It gets even better. So that has not been released to the public. He said he has access to another 1 billion in potential pipe. Pipe is kind of after, like, let's say, you know, they come in at 400 million and they're looking to buy Robinhood or something. How amazing would that be? Yeah. Robinhood's like, we need a lot more 400 million, buddy. Okay. And they said, well, how much do you need? And they're like, well, you need another billion or 2 billion or 5 billion. And he says, okay, yeah, let me get that. Pipe is he just kind of goes to some more buddies or whatever and says, yeah, give me some more private placement money here. Private placement money. That's kind of what pipe is. Just throwing more money in. It could dilute stuff. It gets kind of funky, but on a side note, this actually has something called a Crescent. A Crescent is, it's an adjustable warrant strike price. So most warrant strike prices are like $10.50, $11.50, something like that. I don't want to get into that too much, but the Crescent basically means that if more money or more dilution is brought in before or after merger, what the Crescent does is it can actually lower the strike price of the warrant. Okay, I believe it's set for like $9.25. I know it's 9 something, but it's like $9.25. So basically, if there's more dilution kind of halfway through this deal, in order to get the deal done, they had to dilute it, give shares to the people they're dealing with. Then they're going to use the Crescent and actually lower that strike down, okay, for the people with the warrants. So that means that they're going to be able to buy in a lot lower at percent, about 15% less, okay? Instead of $10.50 or $11.50 strike, they're only going to have to pay like $9.25 for the strike, plus the warrant cost, okay? So that's fantastic. So anyways, he said, we have access to another 1 billion in pipe placement, easy, if needed. That could come from him. He's got supposedly 3 billion. How much liquid does he have? That's probably not going to come from him. People that are worth 3 billion, you know, most of them are probably going to have 20% of that actually sit in liquid. The rest is assets. Okay. He also said, and I quote, which will give us 1.7 billion, again confirming it's 700 million, not 600, which is enough to buy something for, he said, and I quote, $2 to $8 billion. Okay. What could you buy for that? Well, let's find out about some more things he talked about and what we can start speculating at from there, okay? So right now, the only stock out from pre-Monday was the JWS, which is the ticker, JWS.U, which is the units. Those come with one common share and 1/3 of a warrant, all right? I have also caught him now saying there will be a sort of a tech capital light businesses are in favor. A capital light business means one that doesn't require a lot of money to run or scale, aka mobile apps, small tech things, but probably like mobile apps. It's like the most light capital thing out there. Okay, you don't got to buy buildings. You don't even need a call center anymore. You can just have people mobile at their houses doing this thing. Okay. He also said something that flows with the stream, not against it. Okay. So what do I talk about? Follow the trend. He's talking about following the trend. Don't fight the stream and try to go upstream and fight it. Swim downstream with the rest of the fish, man. If the cool kid thing right now is mobile applications, he actually even brought up DraftKings. He's talked about DraftKings a couple times. So he's kind of looking up to them like, I kind of want to do something like that. He wants to be the next DraftKings beater. He wants to be. This guy's competitive, man. He's competitive as hell. All right, just look at some of the business deals he's done or listen to him. He's competitive, okay? He probably wants to beat DraftKings, all right? So he's smart enough to know, hey, if DraftKings got this popular, I want to get something like that, but even better, and flow with the stream, okay? I'm going to flow with DraftKings. He also said, and I quote, something sexy, okay? Something sexy, man. He understands hype. He understands, he wants something that is going to get people's attention. Something that's going to, draw the media to be like, wow, this is crazy. This dude is buying this retail mogul is now buying into this crazy new app, or this app that's been around that no one thought could crack. What if it's Postmates? Just saying, could be. What if it's Robinhood? I mean, if he's got these numbers figured out, you think he didn't drop that? By the way, I have access to 2 to 8 billion. Okay, he knows these numbers. He's a numbers guy. Retail investors, retail real estate guys are numbers guys. They don't even look at the place. It comes on a sheet. They don't look at the pictures. Okay, if you know anything about commercial real estate, I won't get sidetracked on that, but it's a straight up numbers game. Okay. Now, you talked about the DraftKings, we got on that. You talked about the pipe, okay? And then he said something that can benefit from the times we're in, okay? So no matter what, nothing is going to be able to take it down. To me, it's an app. He's looking for something on the mobile phone, period. This is what this exactly sounds like to me. Absolute no-brainer. He's looking for that company. He also has mentioned other tech apps, kind of dropping those, but he's also straight up said that, where did he say this? He basically said it is not going to be, right here. He is not going to pursue real estate, lodging, or energy infrastructure assets. So again, nothing he's going to hold, okay? You can't touch, nothing you can touch. He doesn't want real estate, lodging. So there's nothing in his past. This is all going to be his future stuff. And all these celebrity endorsements that he could throw on all this. I mean, come on, dude. This is something that's going to be huge. All right. The other guy that's with him, I believe this is the CEO, is Joseph Dowling. I mean, this guy is in charge of $3.4 billion. He's basically the head of the treasury for Brown University. Which actually Barry actually went to Brown too. So I don't know if Joseph did also, but I mean, there's obviously have connections with Brown University. Maybe there's some crazy university app. Is there one? I don't know. Do you know one? Comment down below and let me know if there's like isn't there like a cheating app or something like that for universities? I don't know. Maybe a textbook swap or digital textbooks, because it's not safe to touch textbooks anymore. I don't know. Are they going to all digital textbooks? That'd be sweet. Something like that. Who knows? But these guys know what they're doing. Let's take a look here. What else we got? Number one investor. The guy is basically the book running manager for this. Is the Credit Suisse Securities of the USA. All right, their USA division. These guys are big. It's national. I believe it's Swiss started, but this is their USA division that was the big book on it. Then you've also got Morgan Stanley that came through, and then you've also got Citigroup Global Markets. Are you excited? I know I am. All right, let's take a look at the charts, huh? All right, so far the only thing TradingViewer anywhere I could find even has is just these not the warrants, is the units, the JWS.U. Okay, but today you should be able to get. Today, Monday, at least this week, or hopefully today, you can get the W. The W is going to have the warrant, and then the regular share is just going to be JWS without the .U. Again, this comes with 1/3 of a warrant. Okay, that's pretty cool. But keep in mind, all brokers that I know of charge you around $50 to split these up. Okay, so if you ever want to split this common share and this warrant up, you're gonna have to call your broker and you're gonna say, hey, split these up, and they're gonna say, cool, give me $50. Problem with that, my biggest problem with that is it could take like 3 weeks for them to pull these apart and turn them into irregular shares, and then 1/3 a warrant. Hopefully you buy it at 3x, because that way you get solid warrants, because they don't give you ever a third or 2/3 of a warrant. But the problem again is you got 3 weeks. These are sitting in limbo. If whatever happens, the stock goes down, whatever, something blows up and it starts tanking, you can't sell these. These are still just sitting there, okay? They're sitting there and you could get screwed. I don't like that. I don't like that. It makes me claustrophobic. Okay? I want to be able to pull out or buy in whenever I want to, like that, okay? I don't want to have to wait possibly 3 weeks. What is the chart telling us? Not much, okay? We got a little bit of traction, at first, just like them all. Started about 1025, rode it for 2 weeks, jumped up. How much did it jump up? Well, it jumped up 3.1%. Took it 3 weeks, and then what was this? 1, 2, a couple days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 days, it went up that amount. Nothing. This is pretty much still the floor of this thing. If you want to be safe, just get the regular JWS when it pops. If you want to be more risky, get the JWS.U. But again, be careful of that 3-week thing. And if you want to be risky, get the JWS.W that's coming out. It's probably gonna be like a /W, Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade or whatever. They'll do, we'll call it like a plus. We'll put like a plus symbol. That would be JWS plus. Some are .W, some are /W. But just type in Jaws acquisition. Even Jaws is popping it up when I start looking. So Jaws acquisition, and it should show up all the options that you have. All right, if you have any more questions, please post them in the comments below. Go ahead and subscribe to this thing, and let me know if there's anything else that y'all want, any recommendations or anything I'm missing. And thanks again for your time. Y'all have a good rest of Sunday, okay?